Hello, what's good? Welcome to the event. I'm your host, Jay Howard, and today on this episode of the event, I want to talk about Bishop Larry Trotter and the pictures that have been circulating around with him, the picture rather, of him in the bathtub with his granddaughter. I want to talk about that. I want to get a perspective from the people, you, the viewers of the event. Real quick, I'm going to throw it. I have a new website, jhoward.tv. I want you guys to go there and check it out. I have all the latest videos from the event. I have sports video gaming, music, comedy, everything. I have poll questions on each page. Go there and check it out. It's a phenomenal website. Getting back to Bishop Larry Trotter, he has a huge church. He has about 8,000 members. The church is called Sweet Holy Spirit Church. It's on the south side of Chicago. Yes, he is a Chicagoan like me. This is something that's really outrageous to me from a lot of perspectives. It's not just from the perspective of a man being in the tub with a young girl or being his granddaughter or whatever it may be, but it's also how people are looking at this and the way they are looking at it. You know, Bishop Trotter, this is not his first time being in the limelight for something he has done. You know, he had his granddaughter pose in a picture like she's being crucified. It was some reason he said about the school strikes and all that stuff. You know, it's a lot of stuff that was going on with that. He also, have had his name mentioned in a lot of allegations about stuff. I really don't want to get into that. That's been circulating throughout his tenure as a bishop. I want to know what you guys think about the whole situation of Bishop Trotter being in a bathtub with his granddaughter. What I hear from the whole thing is that he actually had on trunks. He said that his granddaughter and the mom or the family was visiting and he wanted to take a bubble bath with his granddaughter. I know a lot of people look at that and they say, whoa, your genitals and you're naked. She shouldn't be nowhere. Oh, honestly, his daughter shouldn't be in there either, to be honest. She shouldn't even be in the washroom while he's in the bathtub in the first place. To me, I look at it like this. It's a definite no-no, but it's all in the perspective of how you want to look at it also. Do you think this man is a pedophile? Do you think he's a freak? And that his daughter or whoever, I don't know if it was his son's daughter or his daughter's daughter, do they view him as a person deemed unsafe to have their child get in a bathtub with him and Instagram the picture of that? It's a lot of things that play into this that make you question, like, is the judgment fair against Bishop Trotter? I don't know Bishop Trotter at all. All I know is that it is a very suspect picture of seeing him in a bathtub. Not knowing if he's covered up, not knowing if the little girl has on anything underneath. It's a very suspect picture. Me personally, if I'm in the tub, had a granddaughter, I would not have her in the bathtub with me. If I was washing her up, that's different. I'm a grandfather. I have a right to wash up my grandbaby if I was keeping her or whatever. But to have her in the bathtub sitting on his lap, even though you'll say, well, he's not a freak. That's his granddaughter. Who are you to say that this man can't hold his granddaughter in water or whatever situation is? That's one of the viewpoints, that I look at. Like, who deems this man as being unsafe to have his granddaughter in a bathtub with him? You know, you have fathers that might take their kids when they're small. Not that, they probably smaller than that. And they might put them in a bathtub and wash them up and get them out. You might see things like that. You might even see a picture in some type of commercial, with a man holding up his little child in the air in the bathtub. But to see them in the bathtub together is a very suspect thing. I want to know, do you guys really think that it's something more to Bishop Trotter with him calling his granddaughter his first lady? That can be from love. This and that's his little lady. A lot of people, I've read a lot of stuff online. A lot of people are hard on Bishop Trotter because of that picture. And I want to know, do you think it's unfair? Would you want people from an Instagram picture to jump to a conclusion about you and a loved one in an uncompromising looking picture, would you want people to jump to that conclusion and pass judgment about you if you were in that situation? This is a deep one, because when you think about it, you know, you already see a lot of pastors and bishops and priests. They go through a lot of scrutiny for the being pedophiles and molestations and stuff that go on inside the church. And I hate that people have jumped to a conclusion already off a picture, but it's just the nature of the beast. It is. It's so much of that going on in the church with pastors and bishops that you have to have a sharp radar on this before, you know, it gets out of hand. You wind up seeing something else next year with a grandson, or, you know, whatever, another incident with the granddaughter. Then 20 years go by and she come out and say she was molested. But who's to say this just wasn't a loving moment with his granddaughter? You get what I mean? You know, it can be anything. You know, grandson, granddaughter, you might hear some stuff 20 years from now where they come out and say something was going on wrong with granddaddy and me. You know what I mean? Do you think it's fair that people have jumped to the conclusion of saying Bishop Trotter should step down? Do you think it's fair that this one Instagram picture, now you gotta keep in count that it was another adult that took the picture, so it wasn't like he was in there by himself with her. You get what I'm saying? So before we pass a lot of judgment, let's get all the facts straight and let's try to be fair. So what I want you guys to do, I'm your host Jay Howard from The Vent. I want you guys to tell me, what do you think? Do you think that he went too far? Do you think that he should have never let the picture get out? Do you think the person that put the picture out wasn't thinking? Tell me about you. About how you view Bishop Trotter once you saw the picture. I'm your host Jay Howard from The Vent. Like I said, go to my website, check it out. Let me know what you think. Till next time, I'm Jay Howard.